Hello, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We've not been online for a bit. We had a load of stuff going around in our own personal lives, which has been very testing and trials at times, which no doubt other people are feeling as well. Today, we're going to talk about crystals and how to program them. Last time we spoke about the A- AMF blockers, EMF blockers, sorry.
Yeah, I think we spoke about that, and I think we spoke about clear quartz.
We did, yeah, and the pyramids, the pyramid ones that you can get now, which is EMF protecting us, like from Wi-Fi and electrical currents, where you place by your bed or under your bed. That helps calm it down a bit. So today we talk about other crystals, how to program them. They're very powerful if you know how to use them right. Treat them as like a part of the family. Keep one in your pocket, your purse, and the best way to program them is charge them up, cleanse them with salt water if they're soluble ones. Don't put them in water because there's two different types, isn't it? So you've got the quartz crystals, and also you've got what are the other ones that dissolve?
Selenite does.
So
but also selenite does charge up other crystals, doesn't it?
Yeah, and with them sort of the water soluble ones, you can actually use like you smudging sticks or incense to actually cleanse them, can't you? And as you said, they actually charge other crystals and clears them. But again, yeah, with quartz crystals, you can place in water, and we do this on a regular basis when there's a full moon or even a new moon. You can actually charge them up. Just place them in your hands, and Sandra will explain the technique of what she does with using the right hand by charging and programming.
Yeah, and I thought I'd just add, you can also charge them up and cleanse them in the sunlight as well as the moon.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. Just to sit and connect with it, like hold it in your right hand, close your eyes. Like everything is vibration. So when you've got your eyes shut, it's just nice to, like, where do you feel it in your body? You know, like when we've got the moldavite, the greenstone I've normally got.
Yeah.
It's like when you first get it, they always say what everyone gets. Everyone is different. And they say you get some sort of hot flush with it, don't they? That you can feel in your head. I did sort of get that, but not the way everyone described. I suppose it just depends how you're feeling at the time, to be honest, doesn't it? As well. It does depend.
Yeah, what space you're in.
Yeah. But just to hold it in a quiet space, and how does it make you feel? Do you feel anything in any part of your body or any of the chakras that we call energy centers? Because some of them do activate it, but everyone is completely different. You might get someone, like we say, with the moldavite. Oh, yeah, I mean, like I was reading reviews and they were saying, oh, I felt so sick, like dizzy.
Head spinning.
I never got none of that. Yeah, but it doesn't mean to say that it's not a crystal, that it's fake. It's just every single person feels it differently, don't they, you know?
It's always good to, before you do a program of crystal, is like do like a 10-minute breathing exercise or a 10-minute meditation where you can actually still your mind, then hold the crystal and see what vibration you get from it. Because in some cases, as you said, everybody is different. When it's just like every stone, every single crystal is different, and it actually acts differently with certain people. So it all depends on this, where your spiritual side is, how high like the vibration of you is, or it could be down to like the star sign, because everybody's born on different months and they've got different stars, different stones for each month.
Yeah. Yeah, lucky enough, I've never felt really dizzy and spun out or anything with a crystal. I think I do that without crystals. But yeah, some are meant to give you a calming influence and that, but then some, depending what you do need, they help give you strength and everything.
Yeah.
And help remove physical ailments.
Even like apart from crystals, you've got the magnets as well. Magnets are very powerful to use. Because I remember once I had 2 magnets. I placed in both of each of my hands, and for that, it felt like for the whole day I was actually I was buzzing. So I remember speaking to you and Jimmy, and it's like I don't know what's happened. I just remember that.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh my God, this is really easy.
And funny enough, do you know what I've done? What's it called? Hematite, the magnet one.
Oh yeah.
So when mum just had a smart meter done, and I thought, oh, I've got to get something. I've got to put something, you know, by the one downstairs, the electric meter. So I took one up there, and I've stuck the hematite on her electric box thing where she's got her meter. I done that the other day actually.
Good.
But just anything for help at the moment. Because I don't know how true it is, but they reckon that you do feel it from 2 meters all around, like the smart meter. But like I say, I've never really looked into it. I don't know. There's all sorts about that.
I got triggered the other day by a phone call. I had a phone call from a smart meter company, and they said they wanted to come round and put one in. It's like, I'm not interested. I do not want one. Thank you very much. But why don't you want one? Is there a reason why you don't want? I just don't want one. Simple.
Well, the thing is, I know they keep on at us, but our one's got quite a new one. I don't think it's even 2 years old. So I think don't try and fix something that's not broken. Fair enough if that's all they are going to put in the future. I mean, it's tough. We're going to end up with one, I suppose. But I don't want that replaced until that's broken. That's what happened to Mum. It was broken.
Solar panels, son.
You just move. Oh, grid. Who needs electric anyway?
Warmer climate, yeah. And warmer climate, as you can see outside, it's getting cold out.
Yeah. Who even needs electric?
So with programming, like as I said, it's good with crystals to quiet the mind, do meditation, or just just do the breathing, and then you can program your crystal to what you want that crystal to be worked for, to heighten your awareness, to healing your body, healing your outer bodies, which there is 4 of, and also internal, and get the energy centers working within your body, which are known as chakras, what we prefer, energy centers. And like with the amethyst, it's linked to your crown chakra, so that's an opener to the galactic field, isn't it? They're quite powerful to use. But again, with programming, how would you recommend someone that's got a new crystal to actually program it?
Well, straight away, run it underwater, as long as it's not a water soluble one. And I do always check, because we know the most common ones, but you do have to always check, don't you? Because there's a few that I've got that I didn't realise. See, I don't do what you do. You put yours in salt water and everything, don't you?
Yeah.
I literally run it under cold water. And funny enough, it's the same as what I do when I get new oracle cards. I clear it with the light of the Seraphim. But to program, yeah, I think I just normally do it with med, really. Sit in med with the crystal and tell it what I want it to do for me, really. And I do, whenever I do have a bath, a salt bath, I always put a clear quartz in with me.
I've only just started recently doing that. Started doing that, and also a gold ring I put in there with me as well, because obviously gold is quite vibrational as well.
Yeah.
But as we said, like each crystal, it works different for everybody. But as Sandra said, it's like, meditate with it and just what you want it programmed. It like for healing, for peace of mind, for if you've got to suffer with anxiety, to calm your anxiety down. There's quite a few things you can actually use, but it's down to each individual person of what they want to program their crystal to do and what it's going to be
Yeah.
used for. Because I found with the Murian, I place it under my pillow every night. But when we do a journey, which sometimes is quite out there, always the energy that I've got from the journey, I hold the crystal, so I know that's been programmed into that crystal, so it's been charged, and it's again, it's a memory. The crystal holds memory, just like water does. But I find what
Everything's vibration.
Energy, frequency,
Vibration.
vibration. But yeah, it's great. Again, coming to the here and now, it's like everybody's like spinning in their own stuff, and there's a lot. It's like who can outrun or who can out. It's like a chasing game, isn't it? Out there.
Yeah. I mean, the other day I was sitting there like with energy and emotions. It's like I felt like I was just going around in circles. I've said it so many times, and I know I've said it on Zoom and that, where you think you've healed something, then all of a sudden something triggers that you don't even realise. It might not have anything to do with it, and it just brings it all back up again. Think you dealt with it, all up again. But I know that each time you're seeing it from a different perspective. But I've sort of like started writing down how I feel at the time, you know. So I felt like loneliness, a disconnection from everything, confusion, even like a bit of anger sometimes, which I think then ends up, I don't know, I feel like anger ends up being pushed and projected as blame with others, like feeling lost, everything like that. And as I was thinking about it, I thought, do you know what? It actually feels about the same as when I was sort of having my awakening. You know, when you're sitting there and you just don't, you feel like you're in limbo and you don't know what's going on. And I was sitting there and I thought, do you know what? When I felt like this, when it was like being awoken, at the time, I was working really hard and everything and that. I really did. I had to go to work. It didn't matter. Like my leg had to be falling off for me not to go to work because I felt like you're programmed as to you need to work, you need to pay your bills, you need to do this. And it didn't matter. I never listened to my body. I never done no self-care, no self-love, no nothing. It was just like, I need to work because I need this money. And I thought, this is like the same sort of thing that's going around now, and grief.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people, and they do admit it, some do anyway, but they feel like it as well. And I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the people getting angry and starting to blame others. And
what you said about blaming others, it's like the adverts that we've been showing over here. It's like the mask. And to a certain degree, I can understand people that are wearing them. They feel they're helping other people. But again, you're not breathing in the pure energy from Mother Earth. You're breathing in the stuff that your body doesn't need. Because you breathe out, you breathe in oxygen, and you breathe out, I can't remember, monoxide.
Is it carbon dioxide?
It's one of them anyway, but it's like, them particles are getting trapped in the mask. So each time you breathe out, little particles you're actually breathing back in when you breathe. And when you see people talking with masks on, I just can't understand the word they're saying. Each to their own, but I can't wear a mask. It's like I panic. So I'd rather not wear one.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, I can't cope with it. But I can't cope with it with other people. Obviously, I'm not deaf, but I do actually, I've found and I've realised in the past year that I do lip read people more than what I realised. So I've learned something, and I do find it really hard. I think because I've always relied on that, watching people speaking like their mouth, and now I can't. I'm not hearing it properly. Do you get what I mean?
I just see it as like you're talking through someone through a pane glass window. It's like, what?
Yeah,
Or double glazing, you just about hear what they're saying. And their eyes are like, it's like there's no emotion. You can't see the emotion in their face. It's been blocked by the
no,
mask.
that's it.
All you can see is the eyes. But at the
That's
moment,
it.
I feel at the moment it's like I've been going through it for about 2 weeks, probably 3 weeks. Like it's like no man's land, like the calm before the storm.
Yeah,
And even though I've
yeah,
got crystals, I know I'm like protected with the angels and stuff. But I just feel like what's actually happening out there, because you listen to the news, it's bogged down into you as well as adverts about wearing your mask and stuff. And then I've gone onto the alternative news, like listening to certain people. But even then, them, I find they're battling, even though they work for the light or they claim they do. It's like they're working in the same team. Everything sort
they
of
are. Yeah,
used to be like light and fluffy and white light, and now it's been tarnished with grey. It's like the mainstream have actually filtered into the new movement, so to speak. But
yeah. It is a weird feeling.
all we can do is remain try and remain centered, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah, and have compassion for all, because I feel like this is what keeps trying to be taught. I mean, look at it from the first lockdown. You know, everyone was a lot calmer. I know, like, as we know, the weather was lovely and that does affect people's moods. But also, everyone did start being kind, having compassion for others. But it feels like everyone just slowly slipped back into it, like the blame game, I'm calling it.
Hmm.
People just can't help themselves. They're not dealing, they're being triggered by something, but it's something in them they need to deal with. And it's the same like what you said with mask wearers, non-mask wearers. But it's also now we've got into vaccinate or not vaccinate. And
Yeah,
everyone has their reason. Just because people don't want a vaccination, don't mean to say you're some conspiracy theorist. You have your reasons. You might have allergies. You might just be scared of it. You just don't want something in your body.
that's not meant to be
There's a
there.
lot of people, yeah, there's a lot of people that don't have the flu jab. There's loads, but no one really talks about that because now it's this pandemic where they want everyone vaccinated.
Yeah,
But I don't know. I don't know what the figures are for someone having a flu jab anyway. But I do know a lot that don't have it. You know, and it's the same sort of thing. You know, you can't keep playing the blame game because you're taking it away from what your problem really is. There's something in you. That's all you should be worrying about. What you're doing, as long as you're keeping yourself safe and your loved ones safe, you shouldn't be worrying about, oh, what's his name down the road that goes into a shop without a mask. Well, that shouldn't really matter because as long as you're social distanced away from them and you're doing what you want to do and doing what you believe, what does it matter? But that's
exactly.
the same as anything in life, isn't it? Just it's highlighted so much more now.
Again, it's like being centered in its own. Being centered, being one
Definitely.
person. If you're centered in your life, your energy goes out to the other people around you. Energy affects other energy. We are energy. We are
Exactly.
frequency vibration. So if we hold our space and remain centered, we don't actually we do see it, but it don't affect us as much as it used to because we have been more
That's
centered.
right. Because as we know, happiness does come from within. You're not looking for someone to make you happy or something material or whatever to make you happy. It's yourself. And if you are centered in that space, then it
Yeah,
doesn't matter what your neighbour's doing or whoever down the road. What does it matter? But I still think it is like going back to what I said with all like the emotions, like grief. I feel like I've been going through grief for I don't know how long now, good few weeks. But it is easing. I know I am releasing it, and it is a bit of fear and whatever. But and I just nearly went right off of what I was saying. So what it is when you're in like the fear and the grief and everything, I also think it is where you're scared to get out of your comfort zone. You're scared of what's going to come next. You're not being present. You are being scared of what is going to happen.
yeah.
taking that leap of faith, coming out the comfort zone. And everyone, no matter if you're awake, spiritual or what, everyone is going through a grief.
So I'm wrapping myself up because I'm a bit cold. Also, you saying all that, it's like people need to find out what we actually do. We can actually break layers, which with healing, with sound bath healing, with tuning forks and stuff like that, we can actually assist with like clearing stuff out that are no longer necessary. But there's so many people out there that still need to, they're still learning. They are waking up slowly. More and more people are waking up. But it's like we're just here to help and guide, aren't we? And to assist. If they need healing, we can assist with that.
Yeah, definitely.
But
I was going to say, like, fearing the unknown.
That's what it is. That's what I said to you. I just feel like I'm in no man's land at the moment. Even though meditation, I'm grounding. But then again, I feel calm with it. It's not that I'm afraid or like spacey. I'm calm with it. I'm at one with it, but it just feels weird times.
Yeah. But I think at the moment and everything, I've been quite good with making time for self-care and self-love, like doing something that you want to, you know, watching whatever TV show, reading whatever book, having a meditation, having like at least 5 minutes just quiet time with yourself.
Even having a salt bath, as you said, with the crystals, put some crystals in your bath as well, and make it like a sanctuary, and like as you said, pamper. Exactly. Taking time out for self.
Well, and I know not everyone does even have a shower, but you know, some people, well, saying that, you know, I've been quite naughty. I will have a bath later because I've got stuck into having showers at the moment. But even with that, when you're having a shower, just feel that water raining down on you. Feel like ask it to cleanse you. Imagine it, just all your stress and anxiety just flushing down the plug hole.
Yeah.
It's just all little things that you do. Yeah.
Yeah, visualise the water as healing water. We talk about showers, and it's like just visualise the shower as like warm crystal light coming down from your chakra down, or energy centers down to your root chakra through your feet, and allow it to flush through you down into, so it washes away, so you can start afresh.
Yeah, whatever emotion. Yeah, like sadness, anger, depression, anything like that. It sounds like something silly, but once you do that, get into the routine and practice it, it really does work if you really want it to.
Yeah.
And it's all in.
Yeah. It's all about your intention.
Yeah. Yeah, making time for yourself, listening to your favourite music, just anything that makes you happy.
I've been listening to Phil Collins. The old stuff. What is it? Land of Confusion, and I Can Feel It in the Air Tonight. And all his old stuff is quite good. But yes, so what should we do? Like a meditation for people that are interested, like a breathing exercise and a meditation for 10 minutes. Unless there's anything else to discuss.
No, I don't think so. I think that's about it, really. I think.
Yeah, good. So we spoke about program and media. Yeah, try and remain centered if you can. Well, do yourself a favour and do some self healing work. Take time out for self.
Yeah, just anything, just 10 minutes a day. And you'll notice that once you start doing that, it will be like more time out the day, each day. Because you'll enjoy it. Oh, excuse me. Choke on my words. Mm.
So you like to do the
Yeah.
breathing?
Yeah, I've been doing these about 3 times before going to sleep, and I've really noticed it helps. It helps open up the lungs, as well as just focusing on, because you're concentrating on your breath, it is actually just calming you down without you realising, because you're going to something else to focus on rather than your own thoughts.
Yeah.
So what it was, it's the 4-7-8 breathing. So you breathe in through your nose, like all slowly as well. Breathe in through your nose for 4, hold it for 7, and then blow out of your mouth for 8. So it's literally like 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then
So you do that for 5 counts, and this it becomes slow.
do you know what? Yeah, when I first done it, when I was laying down first time in bed, I thought, right, I'll just do 3 lots. And I don't think I actually got to the end of the 3rd one. But I thought, no, well, I've been doing it every night, so I want to do like 5 of them. But I seriously cannot get past, I've been before, and then that's it, I go to sleep. I've noticed I have like patterns of, for about 3 or 4 nights, I don't sleep properly. And then that's it. I've not been remembering my dreams. I've just literally, as if I've been going into a coma.
So
It's just crazy. But everyone that I talk to are having crazy dreams, and I've gone the other way now, where normally it's me that's got like mental dreams to talk about. But now I'm just absolutely in a coma, and I believe that we're going through like a healing stage. I really do.
yeah, we do, and sleep.
Like
When
sensory
we
healing.
when we go into that sleep place, we do heal the body. It's like everything starts getting repaired and worked on, doesn't it?
Yeah, I normally remember. And because at this time we know there's more light coming in. So I know where we've been working on ourselves, we are clearing a lot, I believe, in dream
Well,
state,
what is it now?
for more light to enter our body.
It's the 9th today, isn't it? 9th of February,
Yeah.
2021. Wow. And apparently there's either 6 or 7 planets in the sign of Aquarius. So it's the new light codes, new light sources coming in. So, yeah, as we said about the breathing, so you breathe in for 4 through your nose,
Yeah.
hold for 7,
Hold for 7.
and release through your mouth for 8. So if you
Count
do
of
that
8. Yeah.
slow and rhythmic as long as you can, and just relax the mind, relax the body. If you're sitting down or you're lying down, just make sure your spine's straight, and just be aware of the crown energy center at the top of your head. And with the breath work, just feel it open like a petal from a lotus on top of the water pond of water. Down
Mm-hmm.
through your 3rd eye, middle of your brow. Again, continuing the breath work, and allow the petals to open and flood the lotus flower with light. Down to your throat energy center. Breathe in, relax the breath, open up the energy center. Continue down to your heart space, your heart energy center. Just allow the light to flood in and open the energy center. Continuing with the breath work, coming down to your solar plexus. Continue with the breath work. Down to the spleen, energy center. down to the sacral. Allow it to open with the breath work. Down to your root, energy center. Allowing the petals of the lotus to open to allow more light in. And down through your feet to your Earth Star energy center that connects you to Mother Gaia. You're grounded, you're protected, and you're self-healing all at the same time. So with this technique, you can go as long or as short as possible. If you wish to go longer, you can do. But there will be meditations that we'll be putting up soon with music, so you can actually just float off and go to your own little dimension where you wish to be. But I hope you enjoy.
And you know what? It'd be really good to do that in the bath, wouldn't it?
Say again?
It would be good to do it in a salt bath, or even when you're having the shower, like what we said about it running down over your body and everything, just to quickly, like, imagine that.
It's balanced, yeah. It's balanced.
Energy center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And allow the light to flood in, because we are connected, as above, so below.
That's it. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be working on some meditations that we'll be putting on YouTube. But we also got other ones that we use on our journey, which we won't share because they go quite deep, don't they? With our journey.
Yeah. So you'd have to message if you want one of them.
Yeah, private message if you're interested. Put you in a trance or coma.
Yeah.
Well,
as always, drink plenty of water.
Yes. Oh, crystals with water. We didn't mention that, did we? We can actually put crystals in water, which are like quartz crystals and things like amethysts. You can actually put in there. Again, charge crystals up. Put affirmations into the crystal by programming them. Put them in the water. So every time you drink that water, it's been cleansed anyway. But it's also got the program that you got in that crystal in the water. As we said before at the beginning, water holds memory. But thank you for joining us on this Zoom. And we'll be doing it again shortly. We won't leave it as long. I know it's been a few months since we last done one. But things happen.
Yeah. But yeah, that's fine. Now we are back.
Right, firing on all cylinders, so to speak.
Well, sort of.
Yeah. All right, Sani. Lovely to chat with you.
Right then.
And speak to you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.